Welcome back, everyone, to Money After Dark. You are watching the TJ Money Show.
I'm Tamaris Reynolds.
And I am Janae. And today's topic is about
talking about your relationships with your financial advisor or your finance coach or your banker. And I would say I think a lot of times early on, a lot of young advisors, they are more product salespeople than friends. Like I said in previous videos, when I meet with people, I become a part of the family, and and I think you just have to have a great connection with whoever you're sitting down with, making sure they have the same beliefs as you, and just not going in listening to something because it sounds good. Because anybody can make anything sound good, but if you can feel it in your gut that that's not the right person, then I wouldn't do it. So take your time when picking an advisor, and just watch out for product salespeople. And what I mean by product salespeople is they're going to try to sell you a product, but it might not necessarily be the best thing for you. Make sure that person has your best, what's the word I'm looking for?
interest.
Best interest at hand.
Yeah. And I say, with me working with people, one of the things I like to focus on is educating people.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in teaching a man how to fish versus feeding him for a day. So I think you definitely want to make sure that it's somebody that's not just going to give you a recommendation or provide a suggestion, but they'll actually explain why they made that recommendation based on the information that you provided to them.
Right, and if you leave that meeting not understanding what they were talking about, that might not be the best person for you, because the worst thing you want to do is sign a piece of paper and then get home and have to think about it.
Yeah, you definitely want to have a comfort level with whatever decision you decide to make. I know I have, gotten different products and later changed my mind simply because it happened kind of quickly, but I really didn't know why, I was doing it at the time.
Right.
It was just like, so the example I'm referring to is when I bought my house, somehow this lady had gotten my information from Virginia Credit Union.
Okay.
And so, she called me and I'm like, yeah, I need mortgage insurance, but I didn't realize that I was signing up for a life insurance policy. So that was number one. And then once I found someone who did tell me, number one is life insurance, and number two is going to decrease in value over time because it's just meant to protect the home, then I was like, wow, this thing doesn't make sense. Let me cancel it. So the lady really didn't educate me on what I was actually getting. And I didn't realize that, there is a such thing as mortgage insurance.
And for me, I'll use an example of when I first came into contact with a financial advisor. A few years ago when I met this man, the thing I liked about him was he always made me feel like I was his only client. Come to find out, he was one of the top guys in Virginia, so that was real big to me that, he made me feel like I was the only one. He was never in a rush, and it was a real family feel, and that's kind of the same thing that I like to offer to my clients as well.
Awesome. So I hope you all learned something. We'll be back next week for another episode from our new series, Money After Dark. Take care.
See you later.